Hello, my name is Donna Flavany, and I would be representing Ashford Hospital in the case where the employee alleges that while she was a patient at the hospital, her privacy was violated because some of her protected health information, also known as PHI, was disclosed to her supervisor without her permission. Some of the information that she claims to have been disclosed includes, but is not limited to, her social security number, date of birth, age, where she lives, her insurance information, past and present medications, any previous surgeries, her primary doctor, her psychiatrist, and any other medical professionals that she may have seen throughout the previous year. Ashford Hospital takes patient privacy very seriously. The hospital has an extensive privacy policy which ensures that the hospital follows all local, state, and federal laws regarding patient privacy. As part of the privacy policy here at Ashford Hospital, any employee that may have access to PHI are required to sign a confidentiality agreement, and all employees are trained in the requirements of the privacy rule. The Health Information Portability and Accountability Act, more commonly known as HIPAA, was enacted in 1996. The HIPAA privacy rule controls how a patient's PHI can be disclosed. Furthermore, it ensures that any identifiable information regarding a patient's health care remains private. Although the privacy rule under the Administrative Simplification subtitle of HIPAA limits the patient's PHI from being disclosed without their permission, the Health Information Technology for Economic and Clinical Health Act extended the requirements of HIPAA to include individuals that may come in contact with or be able to access a patient's PHI to perform a business function for a covered entity. According to HIPAA, a covered entity includes healthcare providers, healthcare facilities, and/or healthcare plans. The plaintiff's supervisor is a senior administrator at Ashford Hospital. It is the responsibility of the senior administrator to modify procedures if necessary to maintain the effectiveness of the organization. In order for the plaintiff's supervisor to do her job effectively and efficiently, she has to have access to all patients having procedures done at the hospital. The plaintiff's supervisor did not violate any privacy laws because information disclosed was related to work and not for personal gain on the supervisor's behalf. Additionally, as the plaintiff's supervisor, should the patient have any restrictions from her surgery, the supervisor would have to be notified so that she can make the necessary provisions for the patient when she returns to work. The plaintiff claims that her protected health information was released to her supervisor without her permission. But there are a number of sources of information. Some of the PHI that the plaintiff claims to have been disclosed was her name, address, and date of birth, all of which the supervisor could have known just by interacting with the plaintiff on a daily basis. Additionally, the supervisor could have known some of the plaintiff's past medical history and medications from casual conversation with the plaintiff. As part of the onboarding process, all employees are required to read and sign privacy forms as well as confidentiality statements because of the sensitive nature of their jobs. When the plaintiff decided to have surgery at the same facility at which she works, she was fully aware that her supervisor would have access to some of her PHI. Additionally, once the plaintiff became a patient for surgery at the hospital, she was given consent forms to fill out. By signing these consent forms, she gave the hospital permission to access her PHI. Additionally, each patient is given written notice regarding the privacy practices here at Ashford Hospital, which includes how PHI can be disclosed. In conclusion, as an employee at Ashford Hospital, the plaintiff knew that by having her surgery at the same hospital in which she works, that senior administrators would have access to her PHI. And according to the Health Information Technology for Economic and Clinical Health Act, employers can access the PHI of a patient as long as it is for business purposes. Therefore, no privacy laws were violated. Thank you.